Hello guys, Dusty here with another YouTube pickup video, and yeah, we've actually just been sitting here for approximately 15 seconds before the last video, but I actually have enough stuff right here to probably just go ahead and make an actual next pickup video, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and it's all from one score. I actually went to the Goodwill. And actually, the reason I was at the Goodwill is kind of funny. Well, not funny because it's been incredibly expensive, but my Buick been having a chronic problem where you start it up and then it goes and then it stops going. So yeah, kind of sucks, but it's the life of somebody who drives a vehicle. So and the funny story too was I had actually broke down in the Goodwill parking lot. And the Goodwill is actually in the Ford dealership parking lot, which also has a service center, so I didn't have to pay to get it towed. I did have to pay, quite a bit for it to be serviced at a dealer, but I didn't have to pay for it to be towed. And yeah, so far they still haven't figured out what's actually causing the problem, because I took it in once to get it fixed, and oh yeah, it's all fixed up. It was just your battery, and also my left axle end was about to like fall off and kill me. So they fixed that too. So I'd ended up leaving. I went to the pawn shop and I was like, oh yeah, I have my car back. It's all great. I go to my sister's work, which is right next to the Goodwill. And my car quit working again, so I actually went back to the dealership because I, just got it started, and back to the dealership. And then they were like, "Oh yeah, we fixed it again. It was another part." And then I started driving it. Actually made it to Iowa Falls, and then it was kind of screwy, but I got it started, so I was like, maybe it's just a one-time instance. Went to Mason City, same thing happened again. So I went back home, and it is still in my parking lot right now. So that's the story of the Buick that you probably didn't want to hear, because this is a pickup video about video games. But yeah, that time, the first time I had gotten it back, I went to the Goodwill directly after, or maybe it was no, it was directly after. I do distinctly remember, because I actually had to walk over there because I didn't have a car. But anyway, we went to the Goodwill and I found some video games. And nice variety here, nice stack. It's nothing too incredible, but nonetheless, it's video games. So I figure I might as well show you guys. So for starters, I'll go newest to oldest, I suppose. We managed to find for $3 Trauma Center New Blood, and I actually already have this game. I wonder if it's any kind of variant of any kind. The same SKU. Both look pretty much the same. Did I have a manual before? Yes, I did have a manual. I even have the receipt. And I paid, I think I paid $4 for it at the pawn shop, back when they'd sell you a Wii game for $4 at the pawn shop. Oh, those were the good old days. But yeah, I got this one for $1 under, and I still haven't played the game yet, so if you think about it, I just wasted my money the first time. But I figure, it's really hard to leave a freaking Atlas game at the Goodwill, I mean, I don't know which one's in better condition yet, so I'm just going to put this one back. But whatever the one's in better condition will be going back. It will go into my collection, I suppose. So, yeah, we got that. And that was the only Wii game there. Well, I think they might have had other Wii games, but most of them were just shovelware garbage. So, next up, we got some PlayStation 2 games. And I don't know if these were picked through before, because, there are some games that is like, yeah, I definitely picked that up. But, there's some like, I guess I'll pick this one up. And one of those, just because I kind of like pinball games, we got Pinball Hall of Fame, the Gatia collection. I don't know, I like pinball games, not pinball tables. Well, I do like pinball tables, but I've never really owned them or, like looked at them. But yeah, it's Pinball Hall of Fame game, and it's PlayStation 2. It was $2. By the way, the other one was $3. I think I'd mentioned that, though. It's in like crispy brand new condition, so I figured, what the heck. For $2. It's a game that I didn't have. And for the PlayStation 2, that is starting to become a rarity, is games that I don't have, because I seem to be just finding PlayStation 2 games almost everywhere I look. So next up, we finally actually found a copy of this game that was cheap enough to grab. We managed to find, and in good enough shape. We found Mojo by Crave Entertainment. That game was by Crave Entertainment too. They must have been Crave fans. Anyway, yeah, once again, it's in absolutely perfect condition. $2. Why the heck not? Oh yeah, because I had to put an arm and a leg into my car, so, I don't have much money for pickups, but yeah, whatever. We're still getting video games. But next up, we got the original Burnout, which I did not have this either before. So yeah, I had Burnout 2 previously there, and this was also $2. All the PlayStation 2 games were $2, by the way. Yeah, this one is also in brand new looking condition. And yeah, it's $2. Why the heck not? We'll actually put this one on top of Burnout 2 because I'm actually running out of space on my shelves here, and Dynasty Warriors 4 is about to fall behind. So, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have done it this way. But whatever. Alright, so I think we have a couple more PlayStation 2 games. Yes, we have Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex, which I believe I didn't own this before on the PlayStation 2. I own it on the GameCube. I actually have my copy from childhood when I was my copy from childhood, you know, from when I was a child, on the GameCube. So yeah, this one's in also fairly good shape. Has a manual and disc, so I figured $2. Go ahead and get it for the PlayStation 2. And we also got a game that I had never heard of, but it is online broadband only. So interesting, because you know it'll only work on broadband. Actually, it probably won't work full stop now. But we got Area 51 for the PlayStation 2 for $2. And yeah, really nice condition. I figured, why the heck not? And it is powered by GameSpy, so yes, it will be down because they went under in like 2011, I want to say. I'm not sure, but by the way, that's actually, from what I hear, that's actually why Nintendo's servers went down so early. They wanted to keep like Mario Kart and stuff open longer, but the servers were ran by GameSpy, and since GameSpy went out of business and like the entity got transferred to someone else, so they could keep it going a little bit longer. But then they were like, no, we want to shut it down. That's why basically GameSpy going out of business was why the Wii servers went down early. At least that's what I've heard, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't know. Fact check me in the comments if you want to, but I'll double check too. It's cool. But anyway, the rest of these games are PlayStation 1 games, and they were each $1 a piece. So why the heck not? Actually, I think I might have actually paid $2 for this one, which was too much to pay for this one because I think I tried to get it to around 20. So they might have charged me $2 for this one. I don't know, but it's Gran Turismo for the PlayStation. And I didn't know if I owned the Greatest Hits version or the non-Greatest Hits version of this. I already own the Greatest Hits version of this. I am very unlucky when it comes to guessing if I own the Greatest Hits or non-Greatest Hits version of a game. But yeah, it's in fantastic shape. $2, you know, why not, I suppose. Next up, we got WCW Mayhem, which we actually just picked this up for the N64. So, figure for $1, why not? I like wrestling games, so go ahead and get that one. Then I think I picked that one up to around 20, actually. But yeah, next up we got Star Wars Dark Forces, which I believe is supposed to be a good game. I don't know, it's a Greatest Hits game, so it's got to be a great hit, right? And I did check all of these, I believe. So yeah, it's in nice shape. And yeah, it was $1. How can you go wrong? Alright, next up, we managed to find Pipe Dreams 3D for the PlayStation. And once again, another game that I didn't own. Same with the Dark Forces there. $1. Heck yeah. And double check to make sure it's in there. I'm pretty sure I checked all of these, but, you know, I just will give it a double check. Who knows, maybe we'll find, I don't know, maybe, maybe we'll find a copy of Revelation series Persona in one of these just to troll me for paying $125 for it. I'd still be happy because I could just sell that, you know, or maybe if it's in better condition than my copy, you know, I could switch it out. I don't know. But anyway, we got IHRA Motorsports Drag Racing. Why not? I only have one drag racing game in my ownership. It's for the PlayStation 2 and it's an IHRA drag racing game. But fun fact, I believe this is one of the first games published by Bethesda, if I'm not mistaken. I know it was a game that you wouldn't expect, and this one is published by Bethesda, so I think this might be one of the first, anyway. Yeah. Next up, we got... Do I actually already own this one? I think I might actually already own this one. Dang it. Looking at it again, I might already own this one. We got American Pool for $1. If I already own it, I'll be kind of sad about that pickup, but if not, I'll be happy about it. And then last but not least, we got a game that I'm pretty sure I didn't own before on the PlayStation, and if not, I'm pretty sure I didn't own it in the Greatest Hits version. The original PlayStation, that is. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. And yeah, I like the Tony Hawk games. I like the skateboardings and whatnot. I've been watching skateboard channels on YouTube I actually own a skateboard now, so maybe I should do a skateboard video. I just realized I think this light is actually like heating this area up, despite the fact it's LED. Huh, I don't know. I'm getting sweaty. Anyway, but yeah, it's Tony Hawk. It's in good shape. I believe all the bottoms of these discs are in fairly decent shape. Oh yeah, this one's like brand new, so it's very rare you find a PlayStation game in good condition. So yeah, that's all the pickups for today. And once again, let me know in the comments. I think I asked this the last video, but let me know in the comments if there's anything else, different or any kind of cool things you have for suggestions for content. Because I've been finding less and less video games. I think we're gonna hit the winter lull. I think things usually pick back up in the spring. Though I have gotten some cool finds in the winter months. I got like a nice N64 score last year, I believe, from the Goodwill, and yeah, but for the most part, Iowa is a frozen wasteland in the winter, so that's why there's not too many video games. Granted, it stops people from video game hunting, so you're more likely to probably find a more awesome score. You just probably don't see too many people donating video games to Goodwill. I think that might be the thing. I don't know. Anyway, this has been Dusty. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see y'all next time. Take it easy.